One of the great things about Dealer Camp is there are many venerable names in the house this year at Deer Valley. None more venerable to the bike business and to bicyclists than Shimano, without a doubt. I'm here with Samuel Johnson from Shimano. We're going to talk about what's new this year. Sam, how are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm great. It's great to be at the Shimano booth. Tell us what's new for 2013 with Dura Ace.
Definitely. Dura Ace 9000 is it's the new, best, coolest thing, man. It's a completely, I guess, system-engineered group. You know, something we always sort of strive for and go after. But this one, you know, all the way down to the cable and housing, completely redesigned this year. You know, not only focusing on our pro-level riders, but moving this this group into, you know, I guess, getting it into the masses. So that's the idea with it.
I think it's interesting that you hit on a really key observation that I've had, is that in a lot of ways, especially in components, the bike business is becoming ever more fragmented. There are more specialty companies popping up, and yet Shimano has really stayed with strengths. Is you guys have been manufacturing the entire put together component group for many, many years. Talk about playing to your strengths and staying with the fact that rather than kind of giving up or ceding ground, you're staying where you're at.
Definitely, yeah, all the way down to, you know, the shoe to pedal interface. You know, every single component is designed to work with each other. So,
and Shimano definitely has come from a long line of great products. I think especially with regard to pedals, the technology has just gotten strength to strength, as they say across the pond, every year.
Definitely.
So, loving the look of this group aesthetically, it's really pleasing. One of the things I've always loved about Shimano is that you're always flowing down your technology. So what we see here on Dura Ace this year, yep. Next year we're going to see some of these key improvements in Ultegra and even 105?
I'm sure you will. Some of the key, I guess, technology features that we integrated into this are things like dual pivot calipers, more power, things like that. You know, I'm sure stuff like that will trickle down. Less effort and all the shifting, you know, better leverage on derailleurs, less throw in actual shift levers. You know, yeah, it's that technology that's definitely going to move throughout all of our groups. So I was glad to see a mechanical group come through still.
Very cool. Well, as a guy who's put a lot of miles under my wheels on Ultegra systems, I got to say I appreciate, on behalf of all the younger kids out there, right, who are getting their first really nice bike, whether it's a 105 group or an Ultegra group, to get that same, similar kind of performance, at least, in the lower groups.
Exactly.
Should we talk about wheels?
Definitely.
What's new?
So basically a whole new family of Dura Ace 11-speed wheels. So 9000 is all 11-speed this year. Free hubs are going to be 11-speed specific. They're going to be reverse compatible. But you know, a lot of new stuff happening with these wheels. So some of the key features are going to be a lot more tubular options, tubeless options, and then you know, keeping things light with our standard clincher rims. So we went with a lot wider flanges this year, a lot taller flanges, a lot more milling, so things are getting lighter. Spokes are getting shorter. You know, the stiffness is there. Angular contact is there as always. You know, the quality you would expect out of a Dura Ace wheel.
No question about it. These C75 deep profile wheels, absolutely gorgeous. Tell us about those.
Definitely. This wheel is something that we worked very hard on. It's one of the wheels that we spent a lot of time wind tunnel testing, so this thing isn't just a molded piece of carbon that looks cool. You know, this thing is designed to function at the very top level, so all the way down to the bladed spokes, even have the laser etched dual color there, if you get a close-up. Yeah, these things are phenomenal. They're fast, they're light, and they do what they need to do.
You don't want to sacrifice aesthetics.
Aesthetic is always key. It's what we strive for, and that's one of the things actually we focused on with Dura Ace this year. So, very
cool. Anything else we need to know about the 2013 line?
Man, just go ride it. That's it. You'll believe.
Amen. Thanks for spending some time with us. Tell folks where they can learn more in depth about all of these products online.
Definitely, Shimano.com is where you're going to see it. S-Tech for all of you shop mechanics, and yeah, that's where you're going to learn about it. So,
nice work. Have a great time at the show.
Thank you.